Welcome to another video session of Sharon's Inky Fingers. I received my paper pumpkin last week and opened it up, and really this is what comes with it. Is you can make 3 boxes, and there's stuff to make 6 cards, 3 of the gold stripe and 3 of the pink. But let me just show you what I did with it. I like to do things a little bit different, but I did at least one of each one. This is my box. The only thing I have not done is this black ribbon wraps around it, and until I use it, I'm not gonna put it on there. But when I go to use it, I'll put the black ribbon on. One little tip for this is they give you the stuff to make these petals, and you curl them up with your with a bone folder or a pencil, and then they give you a strip of a fringe, and so you put some tape on it, you roll the fringe up to make this little thing. You're supposed to then put it on top of the flower. Well, it popped out too much, so what I did was I took my punched a hole through the middle of all 3 flowers, and then I stuck this through it and put glue around it. So there it is, and then I'll just glue it right onto my box along with my tag that says "for you." So that's my box. My cards are, okay, this is the one that's in the kit that you're supposed to make, and they're using the chalk. It's called Chalk It Up to Love is the name of this. And so you just stamp this with the white craft ink, put it together. Very easy to do. This is another one. This is with sympathy. And the only thing I did to this one, this is a little bit different. I had a piece of gold that I just cut a strip of it and used the triple banner to cut both edges, ends of it, so that it had a little bit different. This one, again, is just like the one that they have in the book. I stamped on it with the white craft ink, making the chalk look, and put the pink pirouette banner behind it. This comes with the kit. Now here's 2 that I did a little bit different. I really don't need 3 boxes. So I took one of the boxes and cut it up. And so this is, if you'll see, this is what the box is made of. And so I just cut it up and made banners with it. This black ribbon comes in the kit. I wrapped it around. And this was just a piece of the chalk paper that I cut a small strip and stamped on it. I felt like it needed something else. So I put this little design here in the bottom. Again, it's part of the stamp set. So that's that one. Here's a flower one. Okay, so you get these flowers, these big. I've punched them all out, but you can see the die. So these flowers come in the kit. So I used one of them just like without cutting it. The second one I cut into strips. And then I use my 7/8 inch scallop punch for there. And I use my little flower punch for that. And that is just a piece of the box. If you'll see, I just got that centered in the middle and punched that flower out. The background of the card is from the stamp set. Let me put it down here. Is, maybe if I pull this off, you can see it a little bit better. Is this little swirl that I did. And again, cut one of their banners that they had. I just cut it down and stamped in the chalk ink "for you." This is the fringe piece that goes in the middle of the flower. I just glued it in the back and just kind of ruffled it up for a little bit of dimension. So that was an easy card to do. And this cream cardstock does not come in. I had this very vanilla cardstock, so I used that. So after doing that, and I'm going to do 2 or 3 put together here online here in just a minute. But this is what I have left over. And of course, all the envelopes. You get the glue dots. This is the strip of adhesive that goes on the fringe. This is the other box piece that I have that I need to put together. This is half of the strip of fringe, and if you see, it's put together at the top, so you run your tape along at the top there. This is still bits of the box that I used, but I still have, I'll have all this ribbon and these tags that came in the box. So I've got enough to make several more cards, which I will be doing. I need some sympathy cards, so I'll be using the excess from here and just my own cardstock to make a few more. But let me show you. I'm going to put this one together. Wow. So what I did was, I took one of the tags and I went ahead and punched a hole in it, because I'm going to put some gold twine around it, and then, whoops, my big finger's trying to, okay, could be a little bit better. I might put a bow on it. So I cut a piece of, this is the card, I cut a piece of black to put down. This is a piece from the box, which I'm going to layer right there. I think I will raise this black piece up with dimensional. I'm going to put one in each corner. I'm kind of stingy sometimes with my dimensionals, but I think this is plenty. We'll hold it fine. Okay, now to get it centered, that looks about right. So put it down there. Here's this piece. I'm just going to use my tape runner. Run tape along the back of it. Layer that down. Trying to make sure I get it straight. I don't always get it too straight. And whoops, you don't want to put it on upside down. Now I will layer this, and I'm going to put some more dimensionals on here. Put one there. And two over here. See how quick this card can come together? So, put it at a slant there. And get my little twine out. Okay. And I'll trim that off. There's that card. So that's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 cards I've made already. Okay, here's another one. I just want to show you this little tip. I took a piece of Always Artichoke, which is a color I never use, so I thought it looked really good with this pink. And so I stamped the hello and this little swirl with Versamark, and then I embossed it in the gold. That way it matched up with the gold little bows on this paper. This up here is just actually it's stickles. I just put a little blob up there, punched out a little flower. But what I want to show you my tip for is, in the kit, you get banners. You get them in the very vanilla and the pink period. So I like to conserve paper, I guess you'd say. So what I do a lot of times is I'll cut my things in half, and you can't tell it. So what I'm going to do is, one half will go up there, and I'm going to raise it. Let me go ahead and put it together. We're going to put a dimensional on it, because when it's flat down, it kind of runs right into the paper and you can't even see. So I'm going to put it right in there. Oops, I did it upside down. Don't want it upside down. Okay, let's do it this way. All right, we're going to put it right there. Okay. Then this piece is going to go right here. And I'm going to put some tape on the back of it. Let it and just line it up. And this green piece is actually the Chalk Talk die. When I saw this black piece matches that shape of that Chalk Talk die so good, so I just did it and I cut this off flat. Okay, here's my second banner that I'm going to put down here at the bottom. And so I'm going to slide. I see I didn't put tape too far down. And I'm going to put it right there. It's not lined up real well, but that's good enough. So that's just a little tip on you can conserve paper that way. Okay, the final one I'm going to show you is, I've got all the pieces already done, is using one of these cards. And these are the flower shapes that we get. Okay, first off, I'm going to curl my edges up just a little bit with my bone folder. Don't look at my bone folder real good because it's pretty nasty. I've had it now about 10 years or more. So, okay, so here's this flower. We're going to put it down right here. Here's the second one that we're going to curl up. I've been watching the Steeler game today, and that's why I wanted to take this little break, because they're not doing too good. And they've already carted 3 of their players off the field for getting injured, one of them being our backup quarterback. So I thought maybe if I take a little break, they'll start doing better. Okay, now I'm going to put that there. And I've got 2 butterflies here. So I'm going to put some glue in the middle of this one. Well, and this is from the butterfly dies. We're going to put him right there. I do want to kind of pull his wings up some. Here, the second one, again, cut from the box. And I'm just going to put some glue there in the middle. Put it right in there. I've got a little flower to stick in the middle of those butterflies. Probably put a little bit too much glue, but it'll go away. It'll dry clear. It'll be okay. Okay, and again, I put a little bit of glitter in the center of that flower. And then this is my sentiment that I embossed with the gold, so I'm going to slide it right up under there with some tape. And so that's my completed. Hope you enjoyed these. Oh, let me show you this real quick though. This is what you get, the stamp sets. With sympathy, for you, hello, with love, and a couple little swirls and a round swirl. So this is a really good kit. And I hope you subscribe. You've got until September the 10th to get a half price on the paper pumpkins. And it's a great deal, $9.95 for them. And you can quit at any time or take a break. Thanks for joining me. Have a good day. Bye.